You know, it's 2025, and managing a bunch of different X accounts, well, it's not just for the social media pros anymore, right? Whether you're trying to keep your work life separate from your personal life, juggling different brands for clients, or just trying to keep things straight, you've probably felt the chaos. So how do you do it all without losing your mind, or even worse, getting your accounts suspended? Let's get into it.
Sound familiar? That constant logging in and out, trying to remember which hat you're wearing at any given moment? It's this crazy digital juggling act that so many of us are trying to nail down every single day.
It's like this. Over here, you've got your professional account. You know, you're the marketer, sharing industry news, being all serious. But then, over here is your personal feed, where you're a gamer at night firing off memes and just chatting with friends. And when those two worlds collide, oh man, it can get messy fast. That's exactly why we need a better way to keep them walled off from each other.
Okay, so let's dive into what this multi-account reality really looks like, because it's not just about staying neat and tidy anymore. In 2025, for a lot of us, it's pretty much a requirement for getting things done right.
And the reasons why are, well, they're pretty obvious when you think about it. You absolutely need that wall between your personal and professional life. If you're a freelancer or an agency, you're on the hook for multiple client accounts. For marketers, every campaign needs its own voice. And really, the big one that ties it all together is simply protecting your own privacy.
I love this analogy because it just nails it. It's not just about being organized, it's about your mental health. It's about having a workroom and a living room in your digital house. You don't want your TPS reports mixing with your cat memes. It's just chaos.
But, and this is a big but, if you're not careful, juggling all these accounts is seriously risky. We're not talking about just being inefficient, we're talking about something more like juggling with fire.
In this image of juggling flaming torches, it's perfect, because we're not just talking about an embarrassing tweet from the wrong account here. The stakes are way, way higher, and things can go sideways fast.
So get this. X officially says you can have up to 10 accounts. Sounds great, right? But here's the massive catch. They have super strict rules against anything that even looks like spam or manipulation. If their algorithm thinks you're crossing that line, the consequences are brutal.
And this right here is the heart of the problem. Every single time you log in, your device leaves behind two little clues. Its IP address, which is like your home address on the internet, and a unique digital fingerprint based on your specific computer setup. So when you log into all your accounts from one device, they all have the same address and the same fingerprint. To a platform like X, that can look really suspicious, like one person is trying to run a bot army.
So let's be super clear about what can go wrong. We're talking catastrophic risks. The biggest one is the domino effect. If one account gets flagged, any other account with that same digital fingerprint can get taken down with it. Bam, bam, bam. Then you have the classic blunders, like posting a personal tweet to a client's account, privacy breaches, and just the sheer amount of time you burn logging in and out all day.
And trust me, this isn't some made-up horror story. Think about this real-life nightmare. A freelancer lost 3 of their client accounts in a single night. X saw the shared IP, flagged it, and boom, all suspended. Can you even imagine making that phone call to your clients the next morning?
Okay, so to avoid that nightmare, people have tried all kinds of workarounds for years. But honestly, these old, clunky methods usually just end up causing more problems than they solve.
Let's break down the usual suspects, right? You've got separate Chrome profiles. Sure, they're free, but switching between them is a total pain and it just kills your flow. Then there's incognito mode. It's fine for a quick peek, but since it forgets everything the second you close it, it's useless for actual daily work. And TweetDeck? I mean, we all love TweetDeck, but it does zip, zero, nothing to hide the fact that all your accounts are sitting on the exact same IP address.
All right, so if all the old tricks are broken, what's the answer? Let's talk about a much simpler, way safer solution, a truly modern approach built for the way we work in 2025.
The real game changer here is a concept called isolated browser sessions. Let me break that down. Instead of just switching tabs, you use a tool that creates these totally separate virtual bubbles for each account, right inside your browser. Each bubble is completely sandboxed, so no cookies, no data, and no digital fingerprints can ever mix between them. A great tool that does exactly this is called Sendwin.
So, what does that get you? First up, total isolation. Every single one of your X accounts operates in its own secure bubble. This means the platform can't see that account A and account B are related at all.
Second, And this is huge for your day-to-day. One-click switching. You just jump from one account to the next. Instantly. No logging in, no logging out. The time you save is just massive.
And third, you get ironclad security. We're talking about things like proxy support and encryption that basically make your accounts invisible to each other and to the platform's detection algorithms. It's total peace of mind.
And look, this isn't just theory. The results are real. When you can manage your accounts the right way, without fear, everything gets better. Agencies using this kind of workflow have seen productivity jump by 50%, engagement go up by 40%, and reach increase by 30%. Why? Because their teams could finally stop walking on eggshells, worrying about bans, and actually focus on their real jobs.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, this sounds great, but is it complicated? Nope. Let's talk about how you can get this kind of workflow up and running in just a few minutes. It's usually a super simple three-step deal. 1, you sign up. 2, you create your first session. You just give it a name like Client A, Twitter, pop in the URL, and maybe assign it its own unique server for extra safety. And 3, you launch it and log in one time. That's it. You just rinse and repeat for every account you have, and boom, your secure workflow is ready to rock. And the payoff for doing this? It's huge. You're going to reclaim so much time, you're protecting your clients, you're protecting your own brand, you can finally work without that little voice in the back of your head worrying about getting banned. And hey, if you're on a team, you can collaborate without ever having to share passwords again.
So you see, at the end of the day, this isn't just about a clever tech solution. It's about getting back your time, your focus, and your sanity, so you can do what you're actually good at, creating amazing content and building real connections. So I'll just leave you with this one question to chew on. With all that time and energy you'll get back, what could you really achieve?